Until now, the world we've known has been a world divided, a world of barbed wire and concrete block, conflict, Cold War. Now we can see a new world coming into view, a world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order. In the words of Winston Churchill, a world order in which
for the rest of us that aren't Ukrainians, I think the world, quite frankly, Kira, is surprised by the will of the Ukrainian people to stand up and fight. Are you?
Well, I'm not surprised. We have been fighting Putin for the last 8 years, and we had 3 revolutions in our country when we did not agree with what was going on with the direction of where we're moving in. But right now, it's a critical time because we know that we not only fight for Ukraine, we fight for this new world order, for the democracy
to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision.
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack.
But look, today my administration has issued renewed warnings that based on evolving intelligence, Russia may be planning a cyber attack against us. And as I said, the magnitude of Russia's cyber capacity is fairly consequential.
The crucial moment to rebuild the future, to reset our policies.
We also want to work together on building back better.
I call it Build Back Better.
But the COVID-19 pandemic can also be a moment for resolving long-standing conflicts and addressing structural weaknesses.
It's certainly a major crisis, but it also offers us a unique opportunity.
4 sets of priorities can guide the response to build back better.
To build back a better world.
But also to build back better.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
And achieve the Sustainable Development Goals.
Onze ouders. And the crucial moment.
You know, we are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway.
That's right. That was today, March 21st, Joe Biden calling for a new world order. The cyber attack is coming. Everything can be blamed on Russia now. COVID, you can't blame cyber attacks and war on COVID, but you can blame it on Russia. You can blame the economy on Russia. You can blame death on Russia. You can blame, losing your job on Russia. You can blame, your girlfriend dumping you on Russia. Russia, right? Where have we heard that before? Anyways, yeah, so the New World Order is here. Take it up the butt with the vaccines and the tracking apps, which Ukraine is apparently like the leader in the the fucking social credit digital pass. What the fuck is going on here? Really? What's going on? This is bad. Real bad. Joe Biden standing up there explaining to you how the reset works. Takes a couple generations. Let's watch it one more time.
You know, we are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order, and that hadn't happened in a long while. A lot of people dying, but nowhere near the chaos. And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. And we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So.
Are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I've had a couple Washington. But the nature of the way.
Joe Brandon, I agree.
Reason to go get vaccinated. Now.
I don't care if you think I'm Satan reincarnated.
The political coverage, the choice of what political coverage the voter looks to.
I have to seek permission to leave. I haven't checked, you notice.
That's the vaccination?
Yeah.
Are you okay? I mean, you seem, no, it works. Or or the mom and dad, or the neighbor, or when you go to church, or when you're, no, I really mean it. There are trusted interlocutors. Think of the people. If your kid wanted to find out whether or not there's a man on the moon, or something, or whether those aliens are here or not.
I'm not let you get in front of the cars and step on them.
Biden is hiding people and sucking the blood of children. No, I'm serious.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what. Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a race car.
Where have you been, Biden? You've been spending too much in China or something. I haven't been to China.
Chocolate chip.
What? Well, look, I don't know enough to know whether that 17-year-old kid, exactly what he did. But allegedly he's part of a militia coming out of the state of Illinois.
To answer the first question, I'm laughing too. They actually well, look, I mean, he has made clear that the answer is, I believe he has in the past essentially acknowledged that he was, there are certain things that he would do or did do. But look, when I was asked that question on air, I answered it honestly. I'm proud to nominate David Chipman to serve as the director of the AFT. David knows the AFT well.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did, and back in those days, you see how things have changed? These truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
I've been among many qualified people. I'm the best qualified person for this job.
I'm beginning to see why your wife left you.
Why you text him? Why?
You're getting nervous. Get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun.
100 years. Look, here's the lives